Today, I'm going to talk about why most couples cannot agree with their property plans. Most likely, one of you probably wants to upgrade while the other prefers to stay put. And one of the reasons why this happens is because both of you have completely different perspectives. Now, if you are in this situation, keep watching because I'm going to share how you can work through it.
Short property stories from real conversations.
Hi guys, Gainer here from Property Made Simple. I share short and relatable real estate stories based on real conversations with homeowners and investors. My stories are easy to read, share lessons you can relate to, and help you make better property decisions. To date, I've shared over 600 stories. So do check them out using the links in the description below. And of course, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Now, back to the story. Recently, I had a very interesting conversation with a client. We first met in June 2023 to discuss his property plans. Usually, I would encourage the spouse to join in the discussion because I believe that property decisions should involve the whole family. After all, property is a family asset and decisions about it should align with both parties' goals. But at that time, we went ahead without his wife. Fast forward to today, we reconnected again for another discussion. Again, I suggested he bring his wife along to share her thoughts. But it was just the both of us. So, out of curiosity, I asked him why his wife didn't join. And what I found out was that she is contented with their current property and doesn't see the need to make any changes. Now, every time he brings up the idea of upgrading or selling, she just shuts it down. Personally, I think many couples face the same issue. One person keeps an eye on market trends and thinks about long-term planning, while the other prefers to stay in their comfort zone. So the real question is, why couples get stuck moving forward to upgrade their property? And there are 3 reasons to that. First reason, daily routines. Now, couples are often too preoccupied with work, family, and daily responsibilities. Now, this leaves little room for meaningful discussions about life-changing decisions. Second reason, communication gap. Now, the spouse who wants a change may struggle to explain the reasons clearly on why they should upgrade their property, which leads to resistance and misunderstanding. Third reason, no neutral perspective. Now, sometimes a neutral third party can bridge the gap, presenting ideas in a way that resonates with both sides without having any tension. And these 3 reasons can make it really challenging for couples to move forward. Now, this reminds me of a case that happened in year 2015. Similarly, a husband contacted me for a consultation about upgrading their property. However, the day before the meeting, he messaged to cancel, saying his wife wasn't interested and didn't want to meet me. But I gently asked if she could just spare me 15 minutes of her time. No pressure, no obligation, just a quick chat. And when we met, I could really sense that she's feeling very uneasy and reluctant. But as we talked, that 15 minutes turned into a 2-hour discussion where I shared the importance of upgrading with clear data-driven reasoning. By the end, she saw the value of making the move. Eventually, they went on to upgrade from their 4-room HDB to a 4-bedroom unit at Soul Acres, which was purchased for $955,000. Today, their property is worth $1.7 million. Now, their success wasn't just about the upgrade. It was about aligning their perspectives and making a decision together as a family. And that brings us to the big question. How can couples overcome these challenges and get on the same page about upgrading? Now, personally, I believe it starts with asking the right questions. Now, if you are in this situation, take a step back and reflect on these 3 key questions together. Now, the first question, How much do you think your property's value will be worth 30 years from now? While asking this question, consider the remaining lease of your property, your age, and your kids' age. Now, this question isn't about today's value. It is about whether how much more growth your property can reach 30 years from now and if it will still meet your future needs. Second question. Now, based on that future property value, what type of property do you think you could afford to downgrade to without tapping into your savings? Now, imagine selling your current home in the future. Will the proceeds be enough to afford another property? For example, if you are currently holding a 4-room HDB, what type of property can you downgrade to 30 years later based on the future value of your 4-room HDB? Third question. Will these provide enough to pay for your replacement home and give you ample retirement funds without needing you to work? Now, after your replacement home is settled, how much would you have left that would be enough to be set aside for your retirement funds? Once you have answers to these 3 questions, you will have a clearer idea of what's best for your family's property journey. I hope this story and these questions have been very helpful for you. Once again, if you like this story, remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Gainer from Property Made Simple, I'll see you in the next video.